Good morning, guys. Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning. Dynamite service with explosive results. Boy, if you don't have one of those cobweb brushes, looks like this, get one. Because it really saves you in awning eave situations. So if I turn you around here, I'm gonna let you see what this house looks like and sort of what we were up against. Now, I have some before pictures. I can show you kind of what it looks like. If you take a look there, you can see what that looks like. Now, this whole underside was coated. Eggs all up along here. Just the entire perimeter was coated with spider webs and things like that. Now, it's gonna look really good once it's washed. And the SH, which is a brightener, hits that white. It's really things are gonna really pop and it's gonna look fantastic. But we are here to do a walkway, pavers. So if I turn you around here, we're gonna be doing these stairs right here. You can see what that looks like. And this walkway here that leads out. You can see the condition that these pavers are in and the mildew that's set up, as well as this walkway. We're going to be doing that driveway and the sidewalks, and I can show you what the sidewalks look like here. So that's what the sidewalk looks like, and I'll show you some others. Off of this DN10, I've got my high pressure ball valve, which is the DN10. Off of the DN10, I have a reducer. So this is what the reducer looks like for all of you guys who are interested. I'll take this apart really quickly for you and let you see it. That's what the reducer looks like, guys. And it just simply goes onto the connection here, just like so. Just like so. Make sure that's totally shut. So now what I can do from there is stick my X-Jet directly onto here, onto the reducer. And this is where I'll siphon my chems out of. This will be my on-off. This will be the trigger. So if you're not used to this, please be careful trying something like this at home. But anyway, so this is what the sidewalks look like. And the curbing isn't too bad. And but you can just see the organic matter that's set up here from the pooling area. You can tell that there's a low-lying sag. So we have some buckling that's going on, and then we've got a sag area here. So this is going to pool up during rainstorms, and that's where you're getting the collection of mud and the organic matter. Mildew first, and then mold, and then you get into a little ecosystem of lichen, fungus, bacteria, moss, and that just sort of infests itself into the joints and seams of the pavers. So we will do from property line to property line. And inside of this 55-gallon vertical SH tank, I have sodium hypochlorite and degreaser, as well as surfactant. And that's going to really help to remove some of this stuff and make it look really pretty. So we're just gonna basically get it wet, dust everything off, and then we're gonna lay our solution. We'll be using the Whisper Wash Classic here. That is the 19-inch Whisper Wash Classic to do our surface cleaning. And then we're gonna get up and we're gonna rinse down some of this area here. We've got some molding along the fascia here. That won't be done today. We're gonna do a house wash next month on this property, and that at that time we'll get all of that. But we do want to rinse down some of the areas in there and just kind of get it sort of dusted off from pollen and some of the stuff that's sort of landed on the furniture here. You can see the little crumbs, leaves, debris, stuff like that. So we'll do a little dusting through there and make that look pretty. And then next month we're going to come by and do an entire house wash where we'll lay a blanket of sodium hypochlorite and surfactant on the house and do a nice rinse and clean, and they'll be all spick and span. Today is going to be a paver surface cleaning on the driveway, sidewalks, curbing, and this L-shaped walkway. So it goes in this way and also comes out that way. And if I take you through here, you can just really see how things have built up over time and what that sort of looks like. So that'll look really good. If they did decide to do a sealer, a nice wet sealer on here would really make this paver pop, but they're going to look into perhaps doing some reconstruction of both the driveway and this paver. And I'll tell you why. This oak tree here is attributing to some root growth. And as a result of that, you're starting to see some of these pavers begin to buckle and pop. And so that's sort of what you're seeing there. They're also sagging, and this is what sagging would look like. You can see how you've got a nice dip. Those pavers should be even with the sidewalk. So that's actually a tripping hazard right there. If I were to walk in here and trip right here, I could easily trip. Also, with small children and you have an oak tree like this that you know, all of your plant material, your flora and fauna will attribute to organic growth. Organic growth generally comes back in about 8 months to a year and a half. It doesn't matter what type of algicide, fungicide you use. It doesn't matter how much you clean it. It's going to matter how much sunlight, how much moisture, and how much time. So shaded areas are going to attribute to most. Always check the north and west facing sides. That's where you're going to see a lot of your growth. But when you get a lot of shade, you get a lot of moisture, and you don't get a lot of sunlight, you're going to get stuff like this. And so if you take a look at this, if this is just slightly damp and the kids go running across here, this can get really, really slippery. So that's actually sort of a hazard. If I were to come taking off through here, that kind of becomes not anything like an ice skating ring, but if you put on the brakes really hard, you're on a dead run, you come flying down the sidewalk and you try to stop in this area here, you could easily end up on your butt. So that's why pressure cleaning helps in so many ways, more than just cleaning and being healthy, but also can be for safety as well. So especially with older people and younger people. Everybody have a great day. Keep cleaning. My name's Trevor Thompson. I own TNT Pressure Cleaning. And we'll shoot a after video and let you guys see what this looks like once we are finished. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.